Good morning. Welcome to the Midweek Movement for psychologists and therapists ready to reclaim their mornings. I'm Dr. Coral Westaway, clinical and energy psychologist, and I'm here every Wednesday morning, 7:20 for half an hour to host a space for us to really reclaim our mornings together. There will be a combination of movement, stillness, and energy clearing. So let me know who's here, who's in the chat. Where you're coming in from. And let's take a minute to drop into our bodies. To be present with what's here for us this morning. Oh, morning, Jack. Yes, it's very wet here in Somerset. We're just desperately waiting for the rain to stop, aren't we, and the sun to come out. Saturday is looking promising, so fingers crossed. Welcome. Do let me know where you are, where you're joining me from, and do let me know how you're doing today. What you need more or less of, what we can weave in to the energy clearing today, where you're at. What are we at the 11th of February, last week of the Chinese Year of the Snake. The constriction is ramping up. So I'm just going to invite you have a bit of a wriggle, a bit of a settle into your seat and feel into your body. Feel into what is present for you this morning. You might like to take a soft gaze or close your eyes. Hello, Helena, welcome. Yes, I didn't brave it outside today. I thought I'd be staying in the warm, but the mornings are getting lighter, so we'll get there. Welcome. Good to come together this morning. Thank you. So let's feel our feet on the earth. Feel that deep connection. Feel our seat on the chair. Let's just get ourselves rooted. Get ourselves anchored into this moment on this dark, wet February morning. Let's locate ourselves right here, right now together. Dropping in with our breath to really arrive. Allowing each inhale to arrive into your body and expand all of who you are. To bring you into this moment, right here, right now. And each exhale, inviting you to soften and settle more deeply into this moment. Maybe taking a few deeper breaths to begin. Maybe inviting a sigh. And then allowing your breath to do its regular rhythm as it guides you and helps you stay present in this moment. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, just right here, right now. Allowing your breath to bring your attention into your body. You might like to do a little scan, see what is present. Which parts of you are feeling more comfortable, more easeful? Which parts are holding more? Maybe more tension or tightness or worry? Allowing your breath to meet all of you, to resource and nourish all that you need. To meet those points of challenge or struggle. I'm going to invite us to tend to our chakras this morning. So you can stay totally with your breath, or you can follow me as I guide us, connecting in through the chakras. Firstly, connecting into that point, a couple of feet below your feet, down into the earth, known as the Earth Star, connecting us into the earth energy in all moments. Breathing into that point of connection below our feet. You might like to invite the breath to swirl at that center, inviting movement, refreshing the energy, clearing out anything old or stagnated. And on and out breath, breathing that deep into the earth. And now breathing up from the earth through the Earth Star into our root chakra. Taking a deep breath into that root chakra and inviting the swirling energy to come and cleanse, refresh, re-energize, invigorate. And on an out breath, sending that down deep into the earth. And then on a deep in breath, up from the earth through the root star, Earth Star through the root chakra, up into our sacral chakra. Breathing in there, feeling into that point of connection with our creativity, our fertility, our birthing of new ideas, new projects. Breathing into that and inviting that swirling energy, maybe like the tides of the sea, washing in, refreshing, washing out anything old, outdated. And on an out breath, taking all that is done, all that is no longer needed, deep down into the earth. And then continue in this rhythm, breathing up from the Earth Star through our feet, through our root, through our sacral, up to our solar plexus. Breathing into our solar plexus chakra and inviting that washing energy, that swirling, that replenishing to nourish all that is there, all that is us as we show up and meet the world. And flushing out anything we're done with in this final week of the year of the snake. Anything any old identities that are constricting or are no longer serving us. Flushing them out, wriggling them out, shaking them out, and taking them deep into the earth. Now breathing up through the earth, through those lower chakras, into our heart chakra. Beautiful green energy. Breathing into that. Bringing vitality, invigoration, inviting more joy. We all need more joy in these damp February days. Swilling and swirling and allowing that to be washed clean. And anything old, anything not serving us, taken deep down into the earth. Thanking our breath as it draws up from that deep earth energy, up through our body and into our throat and our throat chakra. You might see that blue light there, and our breath bringing the fresh energy to really clean out and refresh and restore the truth and the power of our expression, our voice, bringing our words and our truth into the world. Swilling that chakra out, clearing it and releasing anything old back down into the earth. And drawing on an in-breath up from the earth through our feet, through our body, into our third eye. Again, refreshing, connecting to that chakra, clearing out anything distorted, any limited views, any restricted beliefs, anything that's held there, any judgments, any unkindness that we're ready to let go of as we see the world reflecting back our inner world to us. More brightly, more cleanly, more filtered by love and gratitude. Breathing that out down into the earth and inviting a deep breath in to our crown chakra. Clearing out any blocks, limits to connection to all that is, to the divine, to God, to higher beings, our higher self, to however you connect with spirit, with source, with energy, with truth. Breathing into that and inviting the refreshing of our crown chakra up there, connecting our body and our energy to all that is. Breathing once more back down into the earth, releasing anything old or outdated, and taking a big deep breath from the earth up through that earth star, through our central channel, connecting all of our chakras, refreshed, replenished, ready for the day, for the week ahead. And up into our star chakra, above our head, 2 feet above our head, meeting and connecting with everyone and all that is. And then beyond, into the wider world, universe. Breathing into our place here, in this life, in this world, in this moment. At 7:34 on the 11th of February 2026. This moment that we claim for ourselves in relation to all others. Inviting some deep honouring of all that we are, all that we navigate, all that is possible. Breathing into that space of potential and possibility. And this midweek point where we've already been carrying a lot for other people. As therapists, as psychologists, as helpers, as people who care deeply, who meet the world from that place of care and don't always honour ourselves. Coming together this morning to really come back to our bodies and our energy system, to nourish and tend to all that we are, to resource and replenish and fill ourselves up so we can go back out in the world and do our work. I'm going to invite a bit of a wriggle, a bit of a shake through the fingers and toes, a bit of a stretch. And as we come into the second part of the practice, we really might like a bit of movement. So you can stay seated, you can join me and stand up as we shake, feel into our body. So just going to invite you to move in whichever way feels good for you. Allowing your breath to really meet your body and honour this beautiful vessel that is powerful beyond our knowing, which we don't fully utilise, but which we put through the ringer day after day. Allowing our bodies to move however feels good, inviting their natural shaking mechanism to clear and release all that we're holding, that is ours, that is not ours, that is a reflection of all that is moving and shifting in a very challenging way in the world around us. So bringing your breath, moving it all through, really inviting you to tune in to what's present in your body. Any points that need a bit of touch, a bit of rub, a bit of bringing the breath there. Noticing what your body needs, allowing sound, allowing movement. We do far too much sitting still and being quiet. Let's really connect in. Give ourselves permission to be fully, unapologetically, noisily, big and fully us this morning. You might like just to carry on shaking. You might like to join me in a couple more energy practices. I'm going to invite the 4 thumps from Donna Eden's daily routine. Starting here under the eyes, the stomach meridian. Allowing our breath to really move anything through here. Helping us anchor, calm, center. These meridian points are really powerful. Releasing some of these big emotions that we're feeling at the moment. Come into the collarbones, end of the kidney meridian. We know that the kidneys help us filter all that we ingest, all that we take in, clearing out the toxins. So really thanking our kidneys, bringing some appreciation and some recognition to the kidney meridian this morning, really helping us clear that through. This is really good for deliberation, uncertainty, stepping forward with ease. Now come into the thymus, just above the heart. Oh, really linked to our life force energy, invigorating, charging us up, helping us radiate, be our brightest, fullest self. Spleen points under the arms, rubbing, tapping there. Really good for metabolizing toxins. These points can be quite tender. Getting the lymph moving there. Tending to those points. Okay, I'm going to invite us into a cross crawl. These bilateral movements, really good when there's so much scramble in us at the moment. Really helping coordination, cohesion, centering, focus. And I like to bring in figure of eights here, either the same way or opposite ways. Lovely. And then we can bring in the Wayne Cook posture, a version of crossing our ankles, interlacing our fingers, bringing our arms up and under. Tongue lightly on the roof of our mouth. Taking a few big, deep breaths here. Again, these crossover energies really helping our energies naturally move left to right, right to left throughout our energy system. So really bringing us back into flow. And one more big breath on this side. Crossing the ankles over the other way. And the hands over the other way. And breathing deeply into this crossover on the other side. Good centering exercise between clients. Taking a screen break, shaking it all out. Coming back to balance, or the cross crawls, a really good one. Okay, releasing that out. Oh, having a big old shake, big old stretch. And then just stretching it all through. Allowing your body to stretch however it wants to. Channeling that cat energy. Following the impulse to move. Oh, bringing sounds as we release. And stretch it all through. Oh. No right or wrong, just honouring how your body wants to move, listening in to what is present, what is there, and what is needed. I'm going to come back to seated, and in the final part of our practice, I'm going to bring in a bit of an energy clearing. If there's anything around for you at the moment that you'd like me to bring in, if there's anything you'd like more or less of, let me know in the chat. The live chat doesn't stay on the replays. I'm an energy psychologist. I integrate energy into my therapy practice, and a lovely community group starting the Receiving Revolution. starting the 10th of March. So if you're interested, drop me a message or have a look on my page for all the details. 2 weeks yesterday, Tuesday the 24th of February, I've got a evening masterclass session, introduction to the Receiving Revolution, a free session with movement, community connection, and stillness and energy practices. So we can come together as therapists, as helpers, as psychologists. So keep an eye out for that or drop me a message. Okay, what's present? Lots of worry, lots of stress. So I'm going to invite you to tap with me. I'm going to offer some words. If my words don't fit, you change them. Even though there's so much going on right now, it feels dark and heavy, and I feel scared and worried and stressed about what the future holds, I deeply and totally love and accept myself. Take a deep breath there. Even though I'm navigating so much, and at times I feel really depleted, I'm working hard to listen to my needs, come back to center, and resource myself. Take a deep breath. Even though things feel really stressful, and I'm really worried about all that is coming up, I deeply and totally love and accept myself, and I ask for help with this now. Tapping on the top of the head, all of the stress, worry, and the unknown. Inside corner of the eye, all of the heaviness, the stress and the worry. Outside corner of the eye. The way it's weighing on me. Under the eye. I feel heavy and worried. Under the nose. All of this stress and worry on the chin. All that I'm carrying. All that weighs me down. Collarbones, all of this heaviness, all of the uncertainty, all of the unknown. Under the arms, spleen point. It feels heavy. Okay, hands to the heart and repeat after me. There's a part of my being that already knows. How to navigate all of these challenges. How to resource myself. And keep coming back to my center. This part of my being is willing to inform the rest of me now. It is doing so now with grace and ease. My mind, body, and spirit are receiving this information now. It is done. I know how to navigate all that I'm going through. How to resource myself and come back to center. Breathe into that. Allow yourself to access all of the resources available to you in this moment. Breathe them in and know that they are always here. There's always something you can call on. Bringing the fingers of the hand to the forehead and the other hand to the belly button. Breathing in as we allow that to settle and integrate in our system. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's lock that in from the pubic bone up the central channel, from the tailbone up the back up the governing channel. Locking that in. Thank you. I'll be here next Wednesday morning as the days get lighter. Sending you so much love. Be gentle. Thank you for coming together. Have a good week. Take care.